It's always darkest before the soul. So we're back with Dark Souls.
Yes, we are. That
Yes.
cloth looks like a very blocky texture.
What?
The cloth on the yeah, that's kind of blocky looking at the right angle. I don't know where that thought came from.
Probably because it's on like an altar.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, hey, an item.
Really?
Oh, it's the
To be
notched
fair,
whip.
I didn't notice it either, so.
Oh man, I could do a whip
Speaking
only
of
one run.
whips, there's a really good whip in the Elden Ring DLC that causes bleed damage.
Oh, the notched whip is the one that causes bleed damage in this game.
Fair enough.
It's one of those weapons that FromSoft always puts in. So, last episode I got the doll.
You know, movie had like a terrifying doll.
What?
The Planet of the Apes movies.
Really?
In the third one specifically,
Of the original or the reboot?
the reboot.
I only watched Rise.
Okay. So in the third movie, which I believe is what, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I'd have to give me a second to check.
I
No,
have no idea.
War for the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, War for the Planet of the Apes. So in the third one, War for the Planet of the Apes, we're introduced to a
I'm in
character played by
Earthfeel.
Woody Harrelson called the
Oh,
Commander. Or the Colonel? No, that's his name, the Colonel. Anyway, um, there's also a young girl with a doll. Turns out the doll is infected. So when we see the doll later in the movie in the Colonel's possession, it's covered in blood because he's been hacking up blood because his vocal cords have been bleeding.
I was just trying to think. Okay, yes.
Oh, hello. Fine work,
I
I
don't want to
say.
fuck this up.
Discovering
Fair enough.
Earthfill in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home
Hell,
to
as
all
old as
wondrous
time.
marvels, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Ugh. Yeah, I'm
So
gonna.
what ending are you going for?
The ending that the
Fine
hunter
choice.
wanted
I am
originally,
Gilrad
but
the
was unable to
Thief.
get
What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
because neither
Okay,
of the primordial serpents would allow her.
Goodbye.
fair enough. I figured I'd ask because there's like a bunch of options.
Oh, I know. It'll be obvious. It's my favorite ending, and the ending I believe is uh the best one.
Oh, I haven't played the game recently, but you know my preferred
Well,
ending.
I mean the best one to close the entire series with.
Fair enough. I guess it depends on like how you read the very visual language of the endings.
Yeah.
Like some people believe the Dark Lord ending, me included, is the superior ending. But at the same
Oh,
time,
hey,
I can
look,
definitely see why other
it's the
people would
dancer.
not.
I think, or is that Vort? Might
It
just be
might be the dancer.
might just be an
Vort's kind of
outrider.
chubbier. It might just be. Love the designs of these enemies, by
Oh
the way.
yeah, I love like the silk cloak.
Definitely a good ethereal flowing
Oh wow, that
edition.
was a lot of. Oh fuck. Ow. Come on. Really? You have to come over here.
Come over here, get me.
I love this weapon so fucking much.
You can always tell there's an ambush when there's like 20 puddles of blood.
Oh, absolutely.
Love the spin on that blade, by the way.
Absolutely. It's such a good blade.
It's a shame Liza P doesn't have any blades like that.
It does. Well, I mean, it has a shaft like it.
Fair enough.
The one that I was using.
The Buster Glaive?
Yeah, the Buster Shaft.
It's a good one.
The Outrider's spirits keep startling me.
I should play Liza P again. That's such a good game.
It is. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore them. Where do I go? I believe this way.
There you go, little crystal guy.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh, I'm gonna let them pass.
Hey,
Alright.
Frank, you see that person killing that crystal bug over there? Yeah, just let it go, Steve.
Damn it, Steve. Oh, there's the dancer and Vort.
I do love this area, though.
Absolutely.
It's such a spooky setting in, like, all the best ways.
Oh yeah, it's just outright unsettling.
It's very cold feeling, I think, which is the interesting part.
Absolutely. Everything just feels off.
Dark Souls 3 being the one that introduces ice as an element is probably the best part of it.
Absolutely.
You just gonna listen to that guy telling you that's pointless ahead?
Well, there's something I gotta do. I'm a little bit on a time crunch.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh shit. Thought you died.
You need to get better at confirming kills here.
Ah. It's just because it's one where it's like...
You're just dealing one hit too little.
Yeah. They end up... They constantly have magic pixel. Shit! Don't mind if I do. Oh, sorry. Don't mind if I do. That's what I was trying for.
I do love just the look of some of the enemies in this game.
Oh, definitely.
The invisible ones are a bitch and a half, though.
Yeah. Hate that. I hate that it's just under enough for a kill. Okay. Well, my bow does more damage.
Just a little, it seems.
But I need to tighten its scales. Come on. Oh, look at that guy. Doing it the lame way. Ooh, right in the eye.
Oh, speaking of enemies in the lame way,
Yes.
this area just reminds me of a spot in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I was going after Moog.
Uh.
Did
eh,
you get that far or no?
I do not remember which one Moog is.
He's the god of blood.
Oh, right, in the underground area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can either get to him in the late game or you can get to him earlier via White Mask Baron.
Yeah. The
I ended up doing it that way because I was sick of hunting around for small doorways in the middle of a wintry tundra.
yeah. Alright, guess you want to come up and play. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Alright. Come on. There we go.
I need to finish Elden Ring.
Same.
I got pretty close. In fact, I started the DLC like when I was in like the last room before the final boss chamber. So really, it's just a case of finishing up the DLC and then making a beeline for that fight.
Yeah. Oh, so there's a couple things we wanted to talk about.
Yes,
that we-
let me pull up the list. Let's see. The first is.
The Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. So, a bunch of obnoxious tech bros have made their own video game using AI. It's Minecraft. It's
Yeah.
literally just a one-to-one copy of Minecraft.
Well, no, because if it was a one-to-one copy, it'd be good.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
Uh,
it basically uses the AI image, like it basically generates AI images of Minecraft. So like when you look away and then look back, it'll be a completely different structure. And also,
here's a good example of how bad it can get. Um, if you look at water too long, it becomes the
shit,
sky.
shit, 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 shit. Yeah, and like placing down a log might make it place down planks instead. And it's always got that like weird warping because it's constantly generating a new image each frame using the last one as like
A baseline. So the sheep are basically less like sheep and more like just white blocks that move and shuffle and squirm. And
yeah.
if you kill a sheep, sometimes it'll be turned into a block of wood or dirt.
Oh, I
It
see you.
is just it is just absolutely wild. and they're like, "Oh, it's so beautiful, it's amazing." It's like,
Like,
no, it's not. It's an even worse version of something that already exists
yeah.
that they had no involvement in making. Literally, the only reason they can even make it the way it is because there's so many people who have played Minecraft just to prove how great a game it is. That much footage exists for it to interpolate off of,
Oh, it
and then
interpolates it
it
off of not off like footage of Minecraft, but of screenshots. Okay, that's on me.
eh. Yeah, it's like it's awful,
This
and
is
like
a real chest. Ooh, Yoshi spear.
I guess you had to check because of the blood stain.
Well, I always check the chain on chests.
Fair enough. I do love the environmental storytelling of the blood stains in Elden Ring.
Oh yeah. Come on. I think there's also dogs down here. I guess the dogs are later. Alright. Like I said, I'm making a beeline because I need to,
You gotta get what you need, what you need.
yeah, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch.
What's the time crunch for again?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay, I figured I'd ask. I haven't played in a while, so you never know.
Oh, I can actually... I think I'm going to increase my dex so that my weapon does... Actually, I wonder if I have enough scales to upgrade my... Yeah, let's see. Let's try to upgrade my sword. Upgrade my sword.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Reinforced weapon. Oh. Any more scales?
Pretty big.
Can I buy any? Do you have any scales?
How may
You don't.
Ashen one
Alright,
be sure?
just gonna pop some into dex.
Welcome, host speak. Very well, then tut taken.
What's that second option?
What?
Welcome, host speak.
Oh, healed it.
Oh,
Very
That's
well,
to
then touch the take nourish.
stop being hollow.
okay, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
come on, really?
Just a little under.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pop. What do I have? What's my smallest? Yeah.
Welcome, host speak. Very well, then take.
Alright, my dex.
Farewell, Ashen one.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna help a lot. Oh, and one last thing. I gotta turn in my Estus shards.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Alright.
Pretty
There we go.
careful.
So what else was on the list of things to talk about?
Right, so we talked about the AI Minecraft. Let's see. Oh, it's the 20th anniversary today of Spyro, A Hero's Tale.
Oh yeah.
And yesterday it was the 25th anniversary of Spyro 2.
Yeah, which is was Spyro Hero's Tale a good one or no?
Spyro Hero's Tale is one of the good ones.
Oh, okay. I just don't remember enough about it to really, you know.
Fair enough. Hero's Tale is
Oh, also,
the
these are some of my favorite enemies.
oh 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 awful. Hate it. So Hero's Tale is one of the ones that comes after Enter the Dragonfly. Absolutely awful game. Um, but
Shit, that was the wrong kind.
yeah, toxic. But Hero's Tale is an actually decent one. It does the dual breath mechanics much better. Still not great. I don't think any game ever does the dual breath, the multi-breath mechanics all that well. I think that's one of the faults of like the fact that it's just like there isn't much to do with it, you know? It's mostly just going to be used for puzzle solving.
Yeah.
And there isn't much you can do with puzzle solving in a platformer without, you know, getting in the way of all the, you know, like
Platforming.
slowing the pace. It just becomes kind of a like switch for like various kinds of like buttons, which can be hit or miss. I don't mind it so much, but it does get some combat use occasionally. To take what you will from that.
Yeah.
Hero's Tale's final act is pretty bad, though. The first and second halves of the game are much better. Oh,
Yeah.
we lost him.
What?
The X-ray covered ashes.
No, I got him.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh, okay. You wanted to run into him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why.
Sleeping on the job, huh?
Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me, I must have
dozed
dozed
off.
off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long?
I
It's good
love.
to see you. Oh, I
That
seem
was
to
the
have
wrong
missed my
button.
chance, so
What?
I meant.
Siegfried
I'm gonna be honest. I was like actually tense for a second there.
and a little
Yeah, no, that was
surprise to go with it.
Dusk all over again. Remember when I did that to Dusk?
Won't you join me for
Oh
dinner?
yeah.
I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Yay.
To valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Oh, sworn duties.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital.
I have thoughts about the
Home
profaned
of
capital.
Youre, the
Okay.
reclusive giant
What's your
lord.
thoughts? Your theories, if you will.
That reminds me.
Your
I've a
game
grave
theories.
promise to keep.
So, the profaned capital
Oh,
is
I'm
it was
afraid
destroyed
I've
by the
cast a
profane
cloud over
flame.
things.
The profane flame
I'm going to
is
have
not the
this
chaos
little
flame.
map, the only thing to
And
do,
because
really, after
Yorm
a
was
nice
its
toast.
lord, that means him linking the flame had to have happened before the events of Dark Souls 2, before Drang Lake existed.
Okay.
So
Because
my
there really is no Lord of the Giants after him.
yeah, well no, because the giants get all wiped out by Vendrick. So, if there's a giant, if there's a notable giant, it would have to be before Vendrick killed them all. So my thought is that um, I think that the profane capital is, or I think Ilium Lois was built on the ruins of the profane capital, with the chaos flame. Oh, yeah, that's on me. I think Ilium Lois was built on the ruins of the profane capital, with the profane flame and the old chaos being the same. Because, important to note, the old chaos that destroyed Ilium Lois is not the chaos flame.
They like to include like chaos flames in these games, don't they?
Yeah,
They even got one in Elden Ring.
there are 3 separate flames that spawn demons, that are, at least 2 of which are uh that 2 of which are confirmed to not be the original. It's just it seems like trying to recreate the first flame will always end up going bad. But yeah, my thought is that Ilium Lois was built on the ruins of the profane capital. All right.
Fair enough.
Now to fight. I know I say this like every single boss, but this is one of my favorite bosses up ahead.
Ah, it's him. Okay.
Fuck, wrong side. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
that went about as well as one could hope.
Yeah, I have to remember the. Oh, right. Because I have to go through. I have to find the. Okay, yes, no. I remember the pathing now. I had the pathing in mind. I just forgot about the shortcuts. Isn't that always how it is?
Shortcuts, more like getting cut down, am I right?
No, you're not. This is a dead end. But it served as a great distraction. Fuck. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Ah! Ah! That's a dead end. Fuck.
Oof.
Alright, where the fuck? I do not. Oh, God. What is the pathing? Then.
Another topic we brought up was the muskrat.
Oh! Right. Okay, here we
So
go.
apparently he's been caught lying on his
Yes. Im-
immigration papers.
yeah, so Elon Musk was when he first came to America, because he is an immigrant. He had to. He was on a student visa, which meant he was not allowed to work. Oh fuck. Uh,
He was
so
expected to be a student, which
yeah,
he ended up not being.
yeah.
What he
Uh,
ended up doing was
Ditching his
he
classes and working on a few startups. And then when he was filling out the paper to the papers to become like an actual citizen, he lied and said that he didn't work when he had his student visa.
yeah.
Yeah, so
It
that
made you leave the recap
invalidates.
to me while you're focused on surviving.
Uh, it helps me focus.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh,
so now he risks
oh, that was a little
denaturalization.
poppin'.
So that would be absolutely hilarious if that happens.
Yeah,
Because he's currently trying to get a position in government right now, if I recall.
yeah. He's trying to get. He's basically trying to effectively be the government's HR manager.
So what happened is he's been promised a position in government, and is funneling money into the presidential race to fund the person who basically offered him that position, which means he's basically trying to buy a position in government, which is
Okay,
shady as all heck.
that's what I was missing.
Not sure about the details and like if that I'm pretty sure that's illegal as heck, but I'm not sure if there's like a workaround because of how they're doing it.
Of what?
Purchasing a position in government by
Oh yeah,
basically
no, that's blatant corruption.
yeah. That's what got the church in trouble ages ago.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Where do I go? Come on, open the door like Dark Souls 2. Fine. Oh god. Don't remember where to go. So yeah, he's and also one of the schemes that he's been doing is buying votes.
He's also been apparently he's also really easy to scam because he's trying to buy like canvassers, and because of how they're tracking canvassers, obviously they don't trust them. They're actually really easy to trick because he's using a GPS. So any sort of like GPS
Boof.
scammer, spoofer, is basically just yeah, you get the idea. They're just like putting down using a GPS spoofer to get around that. So he has to pay them.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people who are canvassing for him actually aren't.
Yeah. And it's not like they're Kamala supporters. It's just that the crowd you attract when you're that kind of person are people who will screw you over if it benefits themselves.
If it can get them ahead, why not?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you gotta get better with that. If you keep hitting the wrong button, eventually you're gonna hit the right one.
Come on, shield guy. Fucking.
For the record, we are recording this like
Oh,
what 3 days
fucking
before
hell.
the big American election.
Yeah, it'll go up the day before.
Oh yeah, that'll be oof. That means the Psychonauts video is gonna be recorded like before but come out after, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
either gonna age incredibly poorly or insanely well.
Let's be honest, we're not gonna know. I mean, we all know the answer, but we're not going to know it until the. We all know who should win, but we're not gonna know who's going to win until probably days after.
But the part that's getting to me is there's already like news of ballots being burned.
Yeah.
You heard about that, right? In
Oh,
like
yeah.
Washington and Oregon.
Yeah. Uh.
That fills me with so much confidence, you know? You gotta stop dying. That scream is really freaking me out.
I really do not remember where to go.
Fair enough.
Is it up here? I don't think it's up here. Wow, so pointless. That really does feel like a room that they probably intended for something to be, but ended
True.
up scrapping.
Oh, speaking of, I've been watching a video by Josh Strive Hayes
Yeah?
about Kingsfield, the spiritual,
Oh, right!
yeah, of which Dark Souls is the spiritual successor to.
Well, Demon Souls is the spiritual successor to, and Dark Souls is the spiritual successor to Demon Souls.
Fair enough, but they combine a lot of the same DNA.
Absolutely, it's from Soft.
You know, considering it was originally a revival project for Kingsfield, I think that's the interesting part, personally. Yeah, so for
I
those
ain't
who
good.
don't know, originally Demon Souls began development as a revival of Kingsfield because Sony wanted a competitor to Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which at the time was an exclusive for the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
It did not remain one for long, Todd. But but it saw a lot of its initial sales on the Xbox.
Yeah,
So,
I had it on Xbox.
yeah, me too. Apparently, it still runs better on the Xbox, regardless of anything they've done to make it run well on the PlayStation 3. I just remember like reviews at the time being particularly harsh on the PlayStation version for running like garbage. Anyway, um,
Oh.
development on that was going really poorly though. So Miyazaki, who was working on Armored Core at the time, uh, was became interested in the project because, well, pretty much because it was gonna fail regardless, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, I want to like I want to get involved on that, and I want to take over a project, really make it my own." And if it fails, well, it was already a failure internally, so it doesn't matter if I screw up. I can't screw it up more than it already has been.
Yeah.
And that turned out really well for him. Because yeah, you just kind of hit it out with the park with like just the bet nobody saw coming. It didn't even sell that well in Japan initially, which is kind of the sad part.
God
But
damn
it
it.
sold very well stateside, which is the funny bit. Um, Mostly because like it initially didn't even wasn't even gonna get a release in the States. But it became one of those cases where it was imported so much that eventually, I believe it was Namco Bandai, was interested in publishing it, and now they are officially the partners of the
Of
of
FromSoft.
of FromSoft. Yeah, they're basically the FromSoft publishers. So Sony's probably kicking themselves on that one.
Probably.
Though I can say this at least. I don't think Demon Souls would have sold as well if it wasn't also for the fact that it was in Japan as an exclusive for a while. I think the prestige of this ultra hard Japanese game that nobody in the States can play helped drum up a lot of interest
Oh
in it.
yeah, that's like why Ninja Gaiden was so
That's also another
oh, and like the Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry was always going to get a stateside release.
Yeah, well it got a really difficult.
You're thinking about the third game.
I probably am.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, um hit game Devil May Cry had a really garbage sequel, Devil May Cry 2, which was basically also really easy. Because it turns out it's really easy to just spam the guns for high damage in that game. So a lot of journalists picked up on this. And one of the criticisms was, well, it's really easy to beat the game by just spamming guns. And apparently the developer was kind of unhappy with that take. So when it came time to make the third game, the version that made it to the United States is harder than Japanese hard on normal. So it is just way too difficult. They fixed that in re-releases, but if you pick up a original copy of Devil May Cry 3 for the PS2, for the PlayStation, um, that is not a re-release, it is way harder than it's supposed to be. It is not balanced at all.
Yeah, where the hell do I go? Did you look it up?
Where are you trying to go?
Trying to beat the. I'm trying to go to the boss of this area.
That's what, Pontiff Sullivan?
Yeah. I love Pontiff Sullivan.
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, just
Okay.
long live the king.
Yeah, this is a quest line. Never mind.
Yeah, no, not the quest line. Just
Yeah, where is he? Okay.
I know where he
That's
is.
how.
I'm just
Okay.
the problem is my memories of getting to him uh are of the shortcuts being opened.
Fair enough. Okay. This is the graveyard. This is the area with the
Wait, I have to
guys
go.
in the dark room.
I have to go through the graveyard.
No, I'm scrolling through a video.
That's
Give me a
probably.
second.
Oh, that's probably just going to the dungeons.
Here's the water area, the little lake you ran through. Okay. Yeah. There's the dungeons. Leave the dungeons. Go through the sewer with the spider
Oh,
folk.
okay. So is it where the Black Knights were?
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You find the painting, you run up
Okay.
some
Okay. I know where
stairs.
to go
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at the very least, I got a few souls out of that, so I can level up.
Fair enough.
Welcome home, speak. Very well then taken.
Very well then, take.
God damn it!
Farewell,
500 souls
Ashen
short.
You're just having no luck with that today, huh?
Oh, that was the wrong side. So well.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell.
All right. Let's try this again. All right. And I will kill the I will kill the Black Knight, just like in Monty Python.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, Benito
Benito
Mussolini,
and the
and the
Blue
Blue
Meanie,
Meanie.
Cowboy Curtis, John B. Jr., RoboCop, Terminator.
Robocop the Terminator, or every single Power Ranger.
Nope. RoboCop, Terminator, RoboCop, RoboCop, Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger.
There we go.
Bill S. Preston, Theodore Logan, Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan.
Okay, I'm gonna know we're lightning fast. And
Kate
Chuck
Norris and his
Norris's
cowboy
cowboy
ass.
ass.
God, I love the. Did you ever see the 15th anniversary video?
Yeah, the reanimate.
Yeah. Wow.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I love the animation for that. I even like that they had to like extend it because too many people wanted to animate people fighting.
That should have been a backstab.
It has like an extra like
There we go.
minute and a half of
Oh,
just
yeah.
like repeating extra vocals to show people beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah. Oof. It's such a good, um... Alright. He is to get the first strike. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that's why I love this weapon. I don't know if you caught that, but
I saw that.
yeah, in the spin, it caused me to like go behind him.
I do love that it helps you reposition.
Oh yeah. Oh, such a fun sword. Oh wait, there's a chest over here.
Fun swords are the best kind of swords, you know?
Absolutely. I love the weapons arts, the weapon arts in this game.
It was a good idea on like expanding the.
The combat system.
Yeah, kinda. It gave every weapon like a unique little spin.
Oh yeah. Smoked hammer.
Speaking of unique little spin, the video you sent me, Lies of Peak, very good.
Wait, what did I send you?
It's the one by like the guy who did the
Oh, zero. Oh
video.
shit! I haven't actually seen
Zero
that.
Lenny. You haven't seen it?
I sent it to you while I was at work, and I forgot. I forgot to watch it myself.
It's actually really good. You get it's you get to see his opinion change in real time. Because originally he was not interested in Liza P.
Makes sense. Ah, fuck, fuck, fuck.
It is a bit of a hard sell.
Yeah, but once you get into it, fucking. This is the part with the dogs. I knew there were dogs here.
I think the thing about Liza P that I find interesting is that a lot of like Soul vets, people who like the Souls games, kind of dismissed it at first because well, it's based off Pinocchio, sounds kind of silly.
Fucking dogs!
But at the same time, like everybody I talk to who's like a casual gamer who's like, oh, it's based off Pinocchio. That sounds fun. I might give it a look.
I mean, I'm a Souls vet, and hearing a Souls game that was based off Pinocchio, or a Souls-like game based off Pinocchio, that piqued my interest a lot.
Fair enough. I think Pinocchio is one of those things you're either really into it or you're not. And I think a big part of it is the Guillermo del Toro movie came out like the exact same year.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
So Pinocchio was kind of
yeah, there were like
Pinocchio was kind of in a good position.
yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a Pinocchio a piece of media involving Pinocchio where Pinocchio is a proxy for Geppetto's son Carlo.
Who is named for the original writer.
Yeah. I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice.
In the same year, like within a month of each other. That's the part that gets to me. The fact that it's 2 separate versions of
that both had the same idea. Because, and it's one of those ideas where you think about it like, wait, this is such an obvious, like, way to go about it. Why did it only just take until now for someone to explore this potential?
Well, to be fair, for the longest time, Pinocchio was considered one of those Disney movies. And it never really had much of a cultural grip in the States.
Didn't wasn't there that one that had like Elijah Wood in it?
I think that was an Italian film. I can check real quick though.
Alright.
Pinocchio, Elijah Wood. I'm no fool on wheels.
Fucking.
Um,
At least I got my souls back. Ugh. Dark Souls dogs. What can I say about them that hasn't already been said? I might have been thinking of something else. But
no, he's mentioned. It's oh, I'm no fool on wheels, which is an educational film about traffic safety.
that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of one that was like live action.
It is live action.
Well, I know, but it wasn't a traffic safety PSA.
It was a traffic safety PSA about Elijah Wood as Pinocchio.
No, I mean the one that I am thinking of is not the one that you have found.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe you got it confused. Maybe you heard somewhere Elijah Wood as Pinocchio.
No, I'm the one I am thinking of is a live action one where Pinocchio gets hit with a shotgun and that causes the booze to flow out of his torso, which is why he doesn't fully turn into a donkey.
Right.
It has like a minecart ride kind of
Oh, right. I
thing.
think I know what you're talking about.
Dog.
That's God damn it. It just brings up like the Disney ride. Give me a second. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, The Adventures of Pinocchio in
Yes.
1996.
Yes, it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas I was thinking of. That's
Yeah.
Anakin, right?
No. Anakin was Jake Lloyd.
Right. What was Jonathan Taylor Thomas in? Was that what did he play young did he play young
Young Simba.
Forrest Gump? Oh, also that.
He's also, I believe, one of the kids from Home Improvement.
Probably.
Yes, he was. Yeah. You've seen Home Improvement, right?
Of course I have.
Great show.
Thought I got rid of all the dogs.
Anyway, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was one of the kid actors from that who ended up becoming really popular. Yeah, Randy
Dogs!
Taylor. He's the middle child. Yeah. So he's the one who got like the most screen time because he wasn't like the older brother who kind of fell off, and he wasn't the younger brother nobody cared about. Yeah, so he was in like that sweet spot. So he was Disney wanted to make him a star, and that did not work out. He mostly seems to be doing nothing.
Really nothing.
Yeah, his last thing was a movie in 2005, and that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he did. So Disney was trying to make him a big deal for a while.
Yeah, the next Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, which didn't work out because he had a series of bombs. I'll be home for Christmas. I woke up early the day I died.
I'll be
An
home for
adaptation of The
Christmas.
Emperor's New Clothes.
God, I'll be home for Christmas. That one sounds
Lots of
so
Christmas
familiar.
movies.
I mean,
It's Nostalgia Critic did a video on it. It's the one about the kid who lies and cheats his way to get home early by impersonating Santa Claus and stealing somebody's car.
oh right. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, he even impersonates a doctor, I believe, at one point.
God.
Yeah, and he does it all to get home so he can have the family car.
Yeah.
Ah, apparently, the original script was for like a 20-something actor, but it was rewritten after the success of Ferris Bueller.
Yet again, Matthew Broderick ruins.
It's funny because Matthew Broderick
Was old
was also
Simba.
Simba.
Yeah.
So you got young Simba and old Simba.
Where the fuck are you? Here you are. Alright, dogs. Aggro. Fucking. Okay, that's not working.
This is really not working out for you when it comes to the dogs, huh?
Oh, fucking hell. They do so much, and they're so fast.
Do you think Pontiff Sullivan is a dog person?
Probably. Alright, there's more dogs on the way. Or not. Maybe I got them all.
Oh, Matthew Broderick's latest photo has
There
his
you
hair
are.
really white. It's so funny looking at like Matthew Broderick and realizing he's like 62 now.
Jesus.
He's one of those actors you just sort of think of as eternally young, simply
Yeah.
because like a lot of his
That was-
a lot of the stuff he did, he never looked like he changed for a good chunk of time. Probably the fact that he was probably more famous as like a 90s to early 2000s actor.
Yeah. Oh, finally.
What has Matthew Broderick done for a while?
Well, he was in BoJack.
Let's see. He was in. Mostly seems to be romance movies. I did a. He's got a new movie coming out next year, which is a documentary on the Gettysburg Address.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's the narrator.
One
rather than
America Street. Oh man, we forgot to watch that while I was in Boston.
Oh, that would have been fun.
That would have been. That's such a stupid movie. I love it.
What's he been in? Yeah,
Welcome
as I
to
said,
this
mostly it seems to be like romance stuff or like comedies. Lazy Susan, No Hard Feelings, Love is Blind, Wonder Park. Oh, he's in Wonder Park. Poor man.
Oh. Hold on a moment, I need to read the where? Ah. Yeah. Let's see. Item info. The excrement covered ashes. Unclean umbral ash coated with excrement. Perhaps it's possible the handmaid of the Firelink could turn. Savior, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, the origin of the.
How
I need to give you the Umbral Ash.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these knew well.
All right, what do you got? What you got for me? Nothing new. Well, new stuff, but nothing of note. Yeah, I don't even remember why I have beef with, Matthew Broderick, but at this point it doesn't really matter.
I think you're forgiven. Matthew Broderick probably doesn't mind it at this point.
Yeah,
If he even knew it existed at all.
my one-sided beef with him.
Imagine if Matthew Broderick did know you have beef with him. That'd be like the funniest thing.
Yeah, I can't believe Matthew Broderick writes or reads our channels, or watches our channel.
Matthew Broderick tunes in occasionally. He's like that one subscriber who checks in on everything. What if he didn't even have to watch the channel? What if he just knew you hit a beef with somebody living in Texas? Someone he's never met personally, but he just knows there's a beef.
Sees me in his nightmares.
Speaking of nightmares, you ever have like one of those? It's kind of like where you're asleep, but also you're like in the process of waking up, so like the dream kind of fades into reality a little.
Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time with my phone's alarm. So the snooze button, just the snooze button. The way it works is, it says how many snoozes I got left, because I'm only allotted 3 snoozes per alarm, and what it will be when what time it will go off after hitting the snooze. However, in my sleepy daisy dream state, that's not what it says. It just says like random shit relevant to my dream. How did you miss? I was 3 feet in front of you.
Anyway, I bring this up because a few days ago, I believe it was Halloween day, and I was sleeping in, and in like the phase where like dream stuff melts with reality, I heard my brother shouting down from another room, going, "If you don't get up, I'm gonna eat all the donuts." So I get up, and I'm immediately disappointed because there are no donuts. Despite knowing it's definitely the dream, I'm like, yeah, probably a dream, probably not real. He's already gone off to work, etc.
Oh.
But at the same time,
Had
I
a
really crave
TF2
donuts
spy
now.
moment.
But it basically ends with me really craving donuts.
Did you get any?
I went to the grocery store and got myself like a thing of Enterman's.
Fuck yeah.
Enterman's donuts are kind of garbage, but at the same time, I didn't want to stop by the Dunkin'.
I like that now I have the ability to actually like visualize you talking about going to places. Now that I know what they look like, and
Now you know how close they are.
yeah, not as close as I thought.
What were you thinking? I was like actually like living right next to the grocery store, so I could pop in.
Well, I thought it was a convenience store based on how you described it.
Oh, you didn't even think it was a whole big ass box grocery store with a little robot. Oh,
Alright.
actually, that's new.
Oh,
Right
hey.
after you left, they announced they were finally getting one of those little cleaner bots.
It's time!
I
Ow.
love this song.
Oh, absolutely.
So ethereal.
Fuck off! That's enough. The camera angle. Like, you can't even deny that.
You don't even get to see him kill you.
Yeah, the camera angle fucked me.
Not really. He fucked you. The camera angle helped.
Yeah. But the good news is, once I kill him, I can grind off screen really well. Because of right after him is like the best mid-game grind spot.
Fair enough. Yeah, so the Duncan is also nearby. We never went there. But it is more of a walk than, say, the grocery store. So it was a case of, do I really want to go the extra walk just for Duncan? On a Halloween day?
Fucking hell.
No, not really. So I ended up going to the grocery store.
Ugh. So underleveled.
Do you need to level up some?
I mean, I'm significantly underleveled from when I normally come here. Because
Fair enough.
normally when I come here, I try to have like 25 in the main stats.
Hmm. Gotcha.
And also enough carry capacity to fucking hell. That little pip isn't going to make a difference.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's what's screwing you over.
What? God, that's a delayed attack. Fuck it.
Yeah, they do more of those in like Liza P than like in Dark Souls.
Absolutely.
Liza P is the master of the delayed attack.
Oh yeah.
People always complain about like, oh, Dark Souls and Elden Ring have a lot of delayed attacks, but no, it's Liza P.
Yeah. Liza P is like that golden zone where, like, of delayed attacks where you definitely can learn the timing, but the timing is just so much that it always feels like you're going just too late, even if you like when you wait the perfect amount, you know?
Fair enough.
I think that's a really good. It's really good with its delayed attacks. All right, Sullivan. I've come to bargain.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. I think that's one of my favorite things about like the Dark Souls series, where it's just the existential horror of being a boss fight.
Well, thing is, if I remember correctly, they only experienced it the one time. Oh, thank good. At least I got my souls.
To be fair, most of them are pretty mad, so they probably don't even realize they're fighting you again and again. In Liza
Yeah.
P, it's explicit that it's the one time.
Yeah, because of the time travel.
You know, the time rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liza P, it's more explicit. In Dark Souls, it's more like, oh, they're too mad to realize it.
Yeah. Alright, I need to fucking get more Titanite scales. Can you look up where all the Titanite scales?
Yeah, Titanite scale locations.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Hold on, I might not. Let's see if anyone wants to fight Sullivan. He is fun. He's the fun.
Immediately invaded.
Was I?
No.
That would have been funny.
It's funny. I actually ended up having to get help for fighting that one boss in Elden Ring.
Which one?
Millicent? No. Milfred? No. It's the one everybody hates. Melania.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was getting my butt kicked for the Melania fight. So eventually decided to like call on some help to see what other strategies people were using. Anyway, like every single time, because I guess people were like camping out that area ready to invade, just to screw people over. Every single time, an invader showed up, and every single time they usually spawned far enough away that I could usually just like get my help and then walk to the door. So all these wannabe invaders are just popping in, being like,
all
"You've
right.
been invaded by Scrumpity Bumpkiss," and then like before they can even get to me, I'm already like walking through the boss door.
Yeah. Ain't that how it is?
Yeah.
All right. Time for him to use a stand.
Going for the sweeping attacks right now, huh?
Oh yeah.
I love how he attacks in unison with it.
Oh yeah. Oh, killed your stand.
Don't worry.
I jumped, or I.
Irithel is a stand your ground state.
Come on.
I like how it adjusts your hitboxes so you can sort of squeeze under attacks occasionally.
I got this. Oh, I might not. Come on.
Oh, you might got it.
No, I got it. Fucking hell!
That was
That's
close.
bullshit! Ain't that how it always is?
That is how it always is, and that's the best part.
Yeah. Oh, that is always how it is. Anyone? Any summons? Nah. God. One of my favorite memes in the Dark Souls community is those memes that are just dunking on the people, like the Dark Souls purists who are like, because it's always it's like this is where the real Dark Souls, this is where Dark Souls truly begins. It's like, uh, you know, fighting a boss solo, then fighting a boss without magic than fighting a boss without. Oh, that's why.
The real Dark Souls
Yeah.
begins when you take on the final boss with one
your
health
fist.
and one defense and one attack.
Yeah, soul level 1 runs.
Actually, no, not even that. Somebody did an Elden Ring run against Mikola with one hit point and one endurance.
God, have you seen the soul level 0 Dark Souls 2 run?
I don't think I have.
Because you know how you can control your character in Dark Souls 2 before they're...
Character creation?
Yeah. That's, there's a way to glitch out of the thing.
Oh, that sounds brutal, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I need distance. Fucking hell.
Well, you're not getting distance with Punch of Sullivan.
Yeah. Okay. I could do this. Oh, wait. You know what? There we go. Like, it gets easier when he has his second phase. Come on. Alright. Jesus Christ, I got stun locked. I might actually have to go grind a bit. Actually, what would be the best? The
You
problem.
were doing great earlier.
I know when we were talking about. I don't even remember. But
I think
what?
it was Liza P.
Yeah, probably. The main thing is the best mid game grinding spot is right past him.
Mm.
So I don't want to like. Yeah, I think I might need to just go get the Titanite scales to upgrade my sword. Ow.
Immediately air juggled.
That's fine.
When it comes to like media, what's your favorite kind of like dual wielding?
Oh, where they're holding the swords, like, backwards, like Ahsoka.
Ah, like Star Killer.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in,
The second one.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Force Awakens 2 is a much better game than the first one. The issue is, it is way too short.
Absolutely. How did you miss? I was right there.
And I think that's the part that hurts the most. The fact that it is as short as it is. A game that should, by all... Basically what happened, from what I understand, is... the Disney buyout was happening while it was in development. So the executives started shutting down any like property, any like Star Wars stuff they figured might hurt the brand.
Yeah.
Because that's what executives do. They're always like worried about the brand because it might hurt their golden parachute. Because if something undersells or whatnot, then they lose less bargaining power. That kind of thing. Anyway, apparently that got shut
Fucking
down.
hell!
And because they wanted to
Okay.
because they were afraid of losing some of that like brand synergy.
All right.
That's why like a lot of Star Wars stuff got shut down in that like time.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Which I think is pretty cowardly. I don't like the whole like companies shutting stuff down for like maximize brand synergy.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You know. The problem is it can't be helped because like the people who make the decisions are also the people who have no benefit in, you know, not doing those things.
Yeah.
It's kind of why like I received a text message from
Oh yeah, that did not.
before.
That did not go
Before
well.
I have a friend in Poland who occasionally sends me texts. Anyway, he sent me a text recently asking like when the next Spyro game is coming out.
Oh no.
And I'm like, it's not going to be a while because they just announced because development likely just began this year. We have no proof development began this year, but it likely did just start this year.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so that's fun in huge ass quotation marks. um and a big part of that was apparently because of Activision canning projects left and right because they were afraid of anything that wasn't a live service hurting the brand before the Microsoft buyout.
Yeah. I'm gonna try one more time, and if I don't get it, then I'm going to, if I don't get it this time, then I'm gonna grind off screen, and
Okay.
come back next. Yeah.
Next stream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just means we'll have to do 2 bosses next stream. Alright, let's go. Oh, I forgot. I know. Okay. If I don't get I'm gonna do one more after this.
Okay, you figured out what you did wrong?
Yeah, I didn't have... Actually,
when it comes to dual wielding, I've always liked dual wielding experts who have like a third weapon in like in their tail or something.
Or in their mouth.
Zoro,
Of course.
just like a samurai.
Name's Zoro. He's like the samurai for an LADY. Nah, he's not shy.
Actually, it's more like Zolo. He's just like a samurai. LADY, Nami's not shy. That rap is so bad, but it's
It's
so
so
funny.
good.
It's iconic in its own right for a reason.
He missed like half those shots.
I think the part.
I know
that,
what I
like,
forgot to
hurt-
do. I forgot to chug my pink lemonade.
The part that hurts about the rap though is the fact that we lost out on We Are. So as good as the rap is it worth losing We Are, the best song ever made for One Piece? So good that when it came time for the live action show to use it, they saved it for like the most pivotal scene.
I just chugged a liter of pink lemonade,
All right.
which you have
What?
seen me chug a liter now.
I'm gonna be honest, that was terrifying. I was not ready for that.
You weren't ready for it. I mean, I did warn you.
I'm gonna be honest, I was not ready for that. I was like, oh, you're gonna drink. I was expecting you to like pour yourself a cup or something. I
No.
did not expect you to just lift up an entire 2-liter bottle uh,
Fanta.
of Fanta, flip it upside down, tilt your head back, and just chug it like a keg.
Yeah, I flattened it.
It was horrifying. In the darkest of days, I never imagined I would see such fright.
Ooh, so glad I staggered him.
I do like that he has a stagger. He would be incredibly insufferable otherwise.
Oh yeah, you could also parry him, but I never learned how to parry. And I have no intention of doing so now.
Well, you're much better at it in Liza P anyway.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go grind, get my levels to where I normally am around here, because I think the thing that's getting me down is the low stamina, and also the it's the low stamina and the equip load, or what's
Burn you off.
yeah,
Fair enough.
because let's see what they are at. Oh, yeah. See, my stamina's at 20 instead of 25, and my dex is, or not dex. The vitality. Actually, I think the equip load. Oh, it's because I didn't get the armor, or I didn't get the. Okay, I know why. I know why. But yeah, no. I'm gonna grind off screen, get my stamina up a bit, and then, I'll be able to block properly. So tune in next week for that. Actually,
Tune in next week
one
for
more try.
Okay, one more try.
One more try.
Oh, we're really doing it, huh?
Just one more. See if anyone I don't need a summon. Actually, I could probably put my summon sign down. I think I'll probably put my summon sign down when grinding. I can just... Bean? Sorry, Bean was trying to climb the shelf that he knows he's not allowed to climb.
Maybe Beans, you're a good luck totem. I mean, you gotta add an entire combo like that. That's good luck.
What? That was the side of the sword. I wish you could backstab him.
I do like that he's an animation for stabbing you if you're behind him.
Yeah. I do think that it's bullshit that the side of, like... I do think it's bullshit that when he stabs forward and misses me, I still get hit.
Oh.
That happened like 3 or 4 times that round. Alright, but yeah, I'll grind, and I will, beat him next time. And after I beat him next time, I'll then do the, Profane Capital. And finish up that quest line. I just have to, yeah, I just have to kill Sullivan first for another quest line.
Fair enough.
Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. This has been Dark Souls 3. Definitely check out some of the other stuff. I believe the finale of Psychonauts is going to be going up on Wednesday.
It should be. I can't imagine
Yep.
it taking any longer.
And finally, we have the Posse. The finale of Link Between Worlds went up on Friday the 1st. And I have no idea what's going to be going up this Friday. Yeah. And finally, there's a tabletop RPG. It's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon homebrew using the Fate system called Explorers of Lore. So definitely go check that out. Common challenge of the day. Who's some of your favorite dual wielders? Any weapon, they just gotta use 2. At least 2.
Zoro.
Fair.
Zoro's gonna be up there forever, I think.
Oh, you know what's a really good one?
What?
That one movie about Daniel Radcliffe where he's got guns duct taped to his hands.
They're actually nailed to his hands.
Oh, they're nailed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's also a good one. Anywho, without...
Akimbo, I think.
Yeah,
Guns
Akimbo. Yeah. Alright, well, with that out of the way, there's not left to say, but good night, everybody!
Good night, everybody.